Hi YouTube, it's Alan Sagano, president of ADS Consulting Group, and today I'm here to talk to you about what's called an account lockout policy. If you work with Active Directory, and then there's actually other ones that can do, other directory services can do this as well, do you think that an account lockout policy is a good thing or a bad thing? Basically, you can say, okay, you can define a lockout policy that says, look, if I have five incorrect login attempts within a 5 minute interval, I'll lock the account and it will remain locked until administrator can come and unlock the account. So you may think that's good to protect yourself against intruders. However, there is a downside to an account lockout policy. So the biggest one is that if I'm a hacker, it's actually a denial of service attack surface. So if I just wanted to be a jerk and you had like an SSL VPN or something where I can attempt to log in from the outside, I can probably figure out your naming convention for users that are trying to log into the system and then write a script that repeatedly tries all these bad passwords and locks the account out. And if I'm really good, I might be able to hit all of your users and basically lock out everybody. So for that reason, we recommend that if you do have an account lockout policy, make sure the accounts are unlocked automatically after a certain period of time, 15, 20 minutes or something like that, that's reasonable. The other thing is that the other thing you may want to consider, and of course this depends on what your security stance is, that really most people agree that a account lockout policy is designed to protect you against what's called a scripted attack, where a hacker will come in and just start jamming in passwords through a script. So obviously they're going to come very, very fast. So what you may want to do in your lockout policy is set the thresholds relatively high. So one of the things you can do is figure out, okay, how long does it take for a user to type in their username and password? Maybe a few seconds, and then set the threshold higher than that. So in other words, maybe 100 bad attempts within 5 minutes as opposed to 5. Usually with a lower threshold account lockout policy, all it does is identifies users that can't type or forgot their password. It doesn't really pick up, and that's really not what the account lockout policy typically is designed to catch. It's designed to catch a hacker that's launching a brute force attack, a scripted attack. So you may want to consider bumping up your threshold, and that way, the IT support people aren't sitting there and unlocking accounts all day long, because it can get a little irritating after a while. Not to mention the fact that if that keeps happening, you may actually miss a really valid attack, just unlock an account again, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, consider that when setting up your account lockout policy. Know that there actually is a potential for a denial of service attack. It's a denial of service attack vector. Hopefully you like that tip. If you like this content, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot for listening.